Bonjour et bienvenue. Hi, welcome to this presentation about why you should be considering taking French when choosing your GCSE option. This presentation is aimed at students who have been studying French in Year 7 and 8, and today I'm going to tell you about the course, what you will be studying, and how you will be assessed, and how French could affect your future life. So, why study French? Well, 75% of the world population does not speak English, and over 275 million people across the world speak French. Learning French will help you understand new cultures as well as your own. People who speak more than one language are proven to have better memories. In actual fact, it has been proven that learning another language could offset the onset of Alzheimer's. 74% of employers look for school leavers with language skills, as they have got such transferable skills that could be applied in many different jobs. Linguists can earn up to 20% more than their monolingual peers, i.e. people who only speak English. You can travel to exotic French-speaking countries. There are lots of French-speaking countries in Africa, in North America, in the Pacific, in the Caribbean, where you could be using your French-speaking skills. With French as an option, you can also achieve what is known as the English E-Bac. Now, top universities look for this qualification when they offer their places to students. What will you study? What skills will you learn? Well, like in Year 7 and Year 8, you will focus on your listening, reading, speaking and writing skills. You will be learning new vocabulary and how to put together longer, complex sentences. You'll also learn how to work different complex sentences. You'll understand how the language works with better understanding of grammar. Some of the topics that we are studying at GCSE are relationships, social media and technology, food, eating out, France and customs, charity and voluntary work, the environment, holidays, the world of work, school, etc. As you can see, lots of very varied topics. How will you be assessed? The course is assessed at the end of Year 11, and listening, reading, speaking and writing are each worth 25% of the final grade. There are two available tiers, the foundation tier, where you can achieve up to a level 5, and the higher tier, where you can achieve from a 4 to a level 9. But obviously, we won't wait until the very end of the course to assess you, and you will have regular module tests to monitor your progress. We've got here a few examples of our student work. So this is all about a estate agent, describing a house, some beautiful use of vocabulary, lots of complex sentences and some really interesting tense work. This very interesting piece was published on our Twitter page during lockdown. This is the testimony of a student writing a 150-word essay about teenage life during lockdown to be sent to a French magazine. More example of students' work. This is a review with recipe of a Vietnamese dish. Vietnam used to be a French colony. There is a very strong French influence there, and a lot of French-speaking people. And another example of student work about a holiday review. I really like the title of the website here. So, what do our students think about learning French? A lot of them are really interested about the culture of France and French-speaking countries, and they like to learn about the different traditions and festivals. Some students want to travel, and really they think that, and quite rightly, that French will open borders for them, and they'll be able to do their voluntary work or their gap year in a French-speaking country. Quite a few students have mentioned the fact that they think that learning French has helped them with their understanding of English, particularly English grammar and language. And people who are very, very keen on grammar, who like learning new words, really take to French and realize very quickly that there are a lot of similarities between the two languages. Following a GCSE in French, you can obviously go on to study French A-level. Many university courses offer French as a main course and also as an additional course. So, for example, you could do something like international law and French, or international relationship and French. As I mentioned before, many employers look to recruit language graduates as they have transferable skills and are good team workers and problem solvers. But I've also mentioned the English EBAC, which would guarantee you a place in some of the top university, regardless of whether you are carrying on with French or not. Now, for the kind of job that you could be aspiring to do with a degree in French, there's, as you can see from the list here, a very, very extensive list of very, very different jobs. Some of them very, very prestigious, such as diplomatic service officer, private tutor, obviously secondary school teacher, researcher, interpreter. So really the world is your oyster when you take up French as a GCSE and possibly even later as an A-level and as a degree. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and I look forward to seeing you soon, maybe in year 9 or year 10. Thank you for listening.